How's it going, everyone? I'm Isle. I bring you some more StarCraft 2 action from the pros. Up first, we have our red Protoss player from Germany. It is ShoWTimE. His opponent is our blue Terran from South Korea. He is Maru. ShoWTimE might have his work cut out for him. This is a best of 3 series, game 1 starting on Babylon. This is from the Gamers 8 tournament, played over in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and Maru starts off with a little bit of cheekiness. Now, when I saw this replay, I was thinking, okay, what do I think when I think of these players? And I think of ShoWTimE, Demour, the wall, defensive stalwart, Protoss player that is not easy to break, and that was very dramatic. I hope you sense the drama. And then I thought about Maru, and I'm like, okay, so Maru is known for being amazing, but what is it that stands out? And one of the things for me that stands out about Maru's play is his defensiveness. Maru is one of the toughest players to get out of a game because he is defensively very solid, and even when he's behind, he's not really behind. Anyway, that was the context that I was going to go into, and then Maru proxies a barracks. Yep, he did that. So that entire theory, maybe not as accurate. I mean, Maru is a very well-rounded player. ShoWTimE too, don't get me wrong, ShoWTimE's a good Protoss player. But yeah, we're going to see what happens. Oh, it just gets the ACV out there. There was this Reaper very, very early. Obviously, it was proxied. There is going to be another one on the back of this. And that Adept is far away from being done. So that's one probe going down. Decent micro from ShoWTimE. He's going to try to make sure that he does not lose another one. We have a bunker. Oh. It's a bunker that's placed here aggressively. Yep. Adept is able to take out that SCV. But that's 2 more probes going down, right? No, just a single one. Okay, so the Adept is going to carry on working on over here. Adept is coming up to finish this off. Barracks is floating home. There's another Reaper. So Maru's gone up to 2 Reapers. Oops, I'm pressing wrong buttons. Yep, 2 Reapers. And now he's just going to go hunting around for that SCV probe. The other ACV. Okay, so all in all, not too bad. 3 probes going down. A little bit of a break in the production for Maru. So, you know, that's something to consider. But the starport is coming. The command center is coming. I don't know. Did he deal enough damage here? I kind of don't think so, actually. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's picking off 2 more probes now. The Oracle is going to head over, though, and there's a Cyclone. There is a Cyclone. Reaper gets cornered, and everything will be okay for ShoWTimE. Barracks is still kind of on the way. There is a Widow Mine, and there is a Cyclone. So, obviously, Maru is aware of the Oracle follow-up, but ShoWTimE is not going to be too aggressive with it. He's going to keep it at home, and here we play into a more macro game. Now, ShoWTimE has a little bit of a worker lead, but obviously with the second orbital finishing, Maru's going to have more than enough mules and energy to be able to catch up in the eco. He's gone for factory starport into 2 more racks, and we have a Widow Mine drop moving across the map. Robo Bay coming up. Pretty solid game so far. ShoWTimE, I think defensively there, very solid. Kind of demonstrating why he has earned his reputation as a defensive Protoss. That was not massive pressure, but enough to cause a lot of players some damage. Yeah. And then nice follow-up with the Oracles, actually. Worker count losses are pretty even. Here comes the Widow Mines, though. Ouch. Seems like it's only a single. It's Maru gonna drop this one? I doubt he's going to. Yeah, he's gonna go boosting out of here. Oracle's doing good work. ShoWTimE gets a single Phoenix out. I wonder if he's gonna go for more. I doubt. But that Phoenix is gonna help defend against any drops that could be coming in. Cyclone's moving across. There is a stim pack. There is a stim pack. I was gonna say there was a Raven, but then I clicked on the stim pack. There is a Raven. There is stim pack on the way. A little bit of an aggressive follow probably from Maru. Ooh. Okay, the oracles do get saved. You don't want to lose them needlessly. But yeah, here we have Maru on the other side of the map. Robo Bay is coming out. I believe that ShoWTimE's going to be going into his Colossus to be able to push away any Terran attacks that could be coming his way. This is going to be a good one. Now, ShoWTimE I do rate very highly. I think he's a very, very good Protoss player. Like I said in the start, he is up against it because this is Maru. And Maru is a tough opponent. But here's some more SCV kills going down. A little bit of mistiming there on the firing of the Oracles. So he misses out on a single kill. Maru's trying hard to catch up to this. But the Oracles are just a little bit too quick, so he will be okay. Yeah. Losses here, actually, in favor of ShoWTimE. So there you go. That is what happens. Now we're hitting the 6-minute mark, moving well into the mid-game. And we'll see the follow-up that Maru is going to be going for. Has he gone for a third CC? I don't believe he has. Which means that there should be a 2-base push coming up from Maru as soon as +1 finishes combat shields, as well as that concussive shells for the Marauders. Extended Thermalons coming. And a couple of Phoenixes. Are the Phoenixes going to be enough? I'm not sure. Here comes the push. Maru's going to try and push it out at the same time as those upgrades. But, yep, it is spotted. That observer did see the army moving across, so ShoWTimE's gonna know. Gets a nice revelation on. He's got good eyes. Alright, scan reveals that. Stasis ward, stasis trap. Siege tank sieging up. Now the Raven's gonna be very useful for disabling those Colossus. If those Colossus are disabled, these Marines are gonna have a glorious time. Couple of Vikings in the air, not too much. But they can be used as zoning. Now we see the Phoenixes coming in as well. What's Maru going to do with this? He's deciding to go for a little bit of a slow push. ShoWTimE splitting up his units here. He's playing patiently too. He's not going to rush this defense. Got to be careful though. This is a very fine line that both of these players are pressing into. Okay. Maru pressing a little bit forward. That's going to counter or trigger the counter. Colossus are out of the game for the time being. We've got to be careful with your control, ShoWTimE. That's going to allow Maru to push into that third base. But with the shield battery there, there's only so much he can get done. Turrets coming up. This is a very slow push coming up here for Maru. Tanks leapfrogging a little bit forward. He wants to hold this position. He wants to make it very difficult for Protoss to be able to defend this properly. Oh, those tanks are doing so much work. Making it very hard. Army supply in favor of Maru. Eco in favor of ShoWTimE. If ShoWTimE can hold this off, he would be in a good position. But these tanks are just shelling away. GG gets called. Maru takes game number 1. And just like that, we are into the second game on Ancient Cistern. Maru kind of just catching ShoWTimE with a good little push. I love what he did there. I love that tank push into holding that position between the natural and the third with the turrets. I think that was brilliant. Good play there. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this match is because Maru does clever things like that. So if you're looking for something to do on your ladder, you might be struggling on Babylon against Protoss, maybe try out that build. Definitely could be worth a try. We have a quick double gas here. Barracks isn't even finished. We'll see. This is obviously not as an aggressive opening. I mean, not that Maru was fully committed in that previous one. He kind of just put the barracks there just to put some early game pressure on. I think ShoWTimE was in a good position. His oracles did really nicely. But once Maru was in that defensive setup, well, that offensive setup, I guess is a better word. Yeah, it just became pretty tricky. Here's the factory. So it's going to be barracks into factory, into supply depot. What are we going to do, Mr. Maru? Because there's no natural yet. Is this going to be one base play? Straight into a reactor. ShoWTimE's also Alright, so it's going to be a bunker with the Reaper coming across. This is pretty normal, standard stuff here, but it can be very irritating to deal with. The Adept is going to come down, it's going to try to stop that SCV from completing that bunker, I think. Yeah, oh, that's tight. Alright. That shouldn't deal too much. Oh, ShoWTimE seems to have done well. It is cancelled, the natural finishes up. Here comes the starport. So it is the 1-1-1 before the expansion. Is Maru just going to be... No, there it is. Okay, so on location natural. Stargate once again for ShoWTimE. So far, very good. I love watching these players. And sometimes, you know, I know that this is probably, you're all watching this, you're like, yeah, well, we know who's going to win. I know, but I really do want to cast a variety of matches and not just get stuck on doing the same players over and over and the same matchups. Because I tend to see that I do a lot of Serral games, and I do a lot of Serral versus the same type of opponents, like Serral Beyond and Rainer Beyond, stuff like that. So I want to try kind of mix it up. Yeah. And this is very interesting to see. How does ShoWTimE react to someone like Maru, who I do rate him very highly. Is this Reaper going to get out somehow? Whoa! That Reaper is absolutely dead. So anything I was going to say after that doesn't matter. It's dead. It tried its best. It was greasy for a little bit. It was sidestepping its way through there. But in the end, it just couldn't make it. And it died. Medevac's coming across here. Well, Medivac. Ooh, did he see that? I doubt. Double Cyclone. Oh, are they going to get it? Oh, they're losing that Oracle. That's not good. That's not good. Robo's coming up. The Liberator's coming across. Cyclone's moving out a little bit. Yeah, they can also come attack. This could be a dangerous early position here for Maru. Well, for ShoWTimE. Like, by Maru. Marines are being dropped off here. They are not spotted yet. Here they go. Deep. No stim pack yet. No combat shields. Recall happens in the main base. I think Maru's just going to try to move these in and out a little bit. See what he can get done. No serious damage is done yet. But we see a string of units coming across. Is he going to do it again? Is he just going to put his tanks? Oh, with the Liberator as well, he can set up a really good defensive position here. Make it very difficult. Once again, getting in between that natural and the third base. You can see the positioning here from ShoWTimE. He knows it's coming. He does not want it to happen again. Liberator setting up. Tank setting up. Bunkers coming up. Look at Maru. You dirty Terran player. I love it though. It's so good. Bunkers coming up, and this is going to be difficult because this means that ShoWTimE cannot get out of his natural, and without that, oh, such a difficult position. This could be a permanent contain. It's just Maru just playing an absolutely clean game. The Robo is unpowered. That means no more Immortals. So is the shield battery. First bunker is finished. Marines are going to go in there. Now the Oracles, the Phoenixes are trying to pick up the reinforcements, but going to struggle there. Marines are inching their way forward. So is the tanks. Another one being repaired over here that got damaged from the Phoenix. This is such a difficult position to be in with those bunkers. ShoWTimE's going to press, but I don't think he's going to have enough. Phoenix is going to come in. They need to pick up the tanks. They do. Oh, but there's just not enough left. GG. Maru with a decisive series goes up and takes ShoWTimE 2-0. Now, I wanted you to see that one just purely because sometimes the simplest strategies can really do a lot. And Maru just pushes in between the natural and the third, builds a couple of structures. Nothing ShoWTimE can do about it. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you're a Maru fan, I'm pretty sure you did. If you're a ShoWTimE fan, don't worry. There are more ShoWTimE games going to be coming up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one.